Welcome to Blooming Rose School and College. Today we are going to teach basic science of standard nursery English versions. In this class, we try to make the students understand about our body and its parts and the function of our body parts. I will request all my guardians to open the page 5 and 6, and there is a picture in the book. You have to notice these pictures. We have tried to make sentences with the parts of body. Now I am reading of this. What we have, what we see in our body, just external part of our body. We have a head, we have two eyes, we have a nose, we have two ears, we have two lips, we have a mouth, we have a long tongue, we have a neck and chest, we have two arms, two elbows, we have two hands, 10 fingers, two legs, two knees, 10 toes, two set of teeth. So, what are the functions of our body? We have a head. Without head, a body is lifeless. So, head maintains the whole body. We have two eyes. Without eyes, we cannot see anything. So, with the help of eyes, we see what are around us. A blind person cannot see because his eyes do not function, but we have eyes, we can see. So eyes help us to see. We have a nose. Generally we breathe with it and we smell with it also. Suppose someone give you a flower, first of all we try to take it to our nose to smell it. We have two ears. This part's most important because without ears we cannot hear others. So to hear some sound we must have ears. We listen to others with them, we enjoy musics, we enjoy lectures, etc. with the help of ears. We have two leaves. One is upper lip and another is lower lip. This lip help us to speak, to utter sound, to make sound. We have a mouth. Without mouth, we cannot eat. So, mouth helps us to eat, to drink, to speak also. We use mouth to eat. We use mouth to speak. We have a long tongue. Without tongue, nobody can speak. So tongue is most important things, and this tongue helps us to taste our foods, whether it is sour, whether the food is sour, sweet or bitter, bad or good, we taste with it, with the tongue. We have a neck and chest. Neck keeps the head up and it helps the mouth or head move left or right, front and back. And we have a chest. This chest protect our heart, lungs, etc. We have 2 arms and 2 elbows. We have 2 hands. These hands have 5 fingers in each hand. So 10 fingers, there are 10 fingers in our 2 hands. We use our fingers to catch things or hold things. We use our fingers to eat, to write. So we have 2 legs and 2 knees. Legs helps us to walk, to run, to play. Without legs, we generally cannot move. So the person who have no legs cannot walk, cannot run, cannot play. We have 10 toes in 2 legs. We have 2 feet. With these feet, we stand, we walk. We have 2 sets of teeth. These teeth help us eat, chew. Without teeth, we cannot eat food. Sometimes food becomes hard, becomes large. We have to cut with the help of teeth and then chew. Then we eat. And teeth also help us to speak, to make sound differently. So in this space there are a lot of information. I will request all my guardians to describe these pictures from the book and try to read out these sentences in front of them. If any difficulties, you are requested to contact with me through mobile phones or emails, etc., etc. We have made these videos in English because it is English version. If you find any difficulties, if you think we should speak Bangla, then I will try to make these videos in both Bangla and English. There are questions regarding these chapters. I have tried to answer the questions in two ways, in short form and long form. As these students are very little, I think they should learn the short form answers. These questions regarding to the function of our body and which part of our body, what type of function they do regarding this. Question number 1. Which part of our body do we use to pick things up? We use our hands to pick things up. So, student can answer by saying only hands, or they can also use the full form of answers. We use our hands to pick things up. Which part of our body do we use to see things? The answer is eyes. We use our eyes to see things. Which part of our body do we use to smell flowers? Nose. Nose helps us to smell flowers. Which part of our body do we use to eat food? Mouth and hand. Because we pick food with hands and then we put it into our mouth, then we chew and eat. So we use our mouth and hand to eat food. Which part of our body do we use to walk? Legs. The short answer, the full answer is we use our legs to walk. Which part of our body do we use when we listen to music? Ears. Without ears, we cannot listen anything. So we use our ears to listen music. Which part of our body do we use to smell? Again, the answer is nose. Nose helps us to take the fragrance of anything. Small smell, that means we smell sweet things, we smell dirty or bad odors, etc. So we use our nose to smell. Which part of our body do we use to smell? Again, nose. Or use our nose to smell. So, I will try to make this lesson interesting, and I am trying to speak very slowly so that our little kids can understand very easily. And I will request all my guardians to play the video in front of the students, then they will listen it they'll try to guess the things. And I also request the guardians to express these things in front of them, and they to try to explain by doing activities in front of them. So I think it will be very helpful for the learners, especially the young learners or little kids, to understand the human body, human parts. I think they know it, but as there is a crisis in our country and all over the world because of corona, so as you are staying at homes, doing and playing your watching your times, so try to listen this and try to learn your basic science from this video. We will come back with next lessons about our body, about our senses. Till then, Allah Hafiz.